Being insecure is a waste of time. Nobody is above you. Keep being you. It's not fun to be insecure, and it's not productive.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going auto.
Hey guys, welcome back for another video. I have been wanting to do this video for probably like 2 years now, and then I got reminded about it, of course, after my birthday, but I'm gonna do it anyways as if today was my birthday. So we are going to be doing the 25 life lessons that I've learned in 25 years. And it took me like literally 2 days to write down the lessons I wanted to share with you guys, because of course I have so many, but I really wanted to narrow it down and choose the ones that I think are the best. So that's what took me a minute, but I think that you guys are going to find my advice very insightful and really like take a lot what I say and understand that this advice is so helpful and crucial in your growing journey as a woman or even a man. I just always want to share the things I've learned in life. I am not perfect. I make mistakes. And a lot of the things that I'm going to tell you guys today are due to mistakes or things that I've learned through other people in my life, like friends and family, and just people that I love and care about, and even just things that I've observed over the years. So I can't wait to share with you guys that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. This should be a pretty quick video, but yeah, guys, I'm so excited to share this with you. So I have all of my 25 life lessons on my phone, and I'm going to just share them with you right now. Number 1. Money can buy you happiness, but it cannot buy you peace. As somebody who really relied heavily on money to really give me that fulfillment I've needed, I never felt fully fulfilled with money. So I can't say that it gave me peace, but I can say it did give me happiness, because a huge part of my happiness was my career taking off the ground, and being able to have that type of respect, love, and adoration through not only myself and my family, but also you guys, my subscribers. I will say that it did bring me happiness. So money can bring you happiness, it can, and being able to buy things and do things and live more freely, it's just my own personal feelings around that, but it cannot buy you peace. So don't look at it as the end all be all. You need to really get right within if you want to be fully at peace and happy in your life. Number 2, society puts women in a predicament where they feel like they have to completely surround their entire life around men. And I have found that that is not ideal, especially in 2022. I think that women are now more putting their career first, or even just putting themselves first. I think that we shouldn't really center and revolve our entire life around a man, and I think that stereotypically that is the norm, and I think it shouldn't be. And a lot of women that do that have a lot of regrets, and they are constantly picking up the pieces later in life due to this. So I think that, you know, just completely decenter your life around men and start putting you first. And I think that a man can be an asset or like a nice addition into your life, but it doesn't have to be your entire life. You know what I mean? Okay, number 3, your words are powerful. Make sure that you aren't saying a lot of negative self-talk. Stop saying I hate all men. Stop saying that I'm too fat, I'll never be skinny again. Stop saying that, you know, you're gonna be broke forever. Stop saying that I'm never gonna meet good friends. I'm gonna always have issues with people in my life. Every time you speak that, it's going to be your reality. You have to be more conscientious of the things that come out of your mouth, and if you are a negative self-talk type of person, you're going to notice that your life isn't gonna get better. So for me, that was something that I struggled with a lot in like 2018, 2017, and when I started changing my mindset surrounding those types of practices, and I became more happier and positive, even if I wasn't fully happy, I tried to be a little bit more positive and optimistic, was when my life changed for the better. So that's something that I really wanted to share. Okay, number 4, not everything negatively directed towards you in life is personal. Somebody breaking up with you, it's not personal. Somebody thinking you're ugly, it's not personal. Somebody not wanting to hire you, it's not personal. You need to stop taking everything that is negative towards you personally. Majority of the time, it's never personal. People are going through their own things in life. People maybe aren't ready for you. People maybe aren't able to see the real you, or are not able to really love you the way that you should. Never take that as an issue within. Look at that as their own personal issues. And when you actually look at it from that standpoint, you stop being so negative and hurtful towards yourself, and you stop blaming yourself for a lot of the things that happen in your life. You need to move forward, and the best way to do that is to just take accountability for your own actions and not for others. Okay, number 5 is to give love a chance even if heartbreak is around the corner. I think a lot of people, and I actually know a few people, this is why I'm able to give this advice, that are so afraid of getting into a relationship due to the fact that they are either scarred from a breakup in the past or really just don't want to experience one at all. And I understand, it is so hard. Breakups are the worst because you can't go around them, you gotta go through them, and going through one is so hard. It really is, especially if you really had a lot of care and love for that person. But giving love a chance will be the best thing you can ever do. And I know a lot of people, whenever you ask them, like, what was the most amazing time in your life? Or what was an experience that you'll never forget? It always, to me, is so impactful and beautiful when they share an experience they had a summer with a guy, or that they met someone and it really just moved and changed their life, or even people who have met really terrible people, like pretty terrible people, and it still made them grow into the person that they are today. So no matter if it's a bad experience or a good experience, it's still going to be a part of your story, and it's usually going to make you better at the end anyways. Number 6, your 20s are for self-exploration. Don't be so obsessed with being perfect. This is not the time to be perfect and have your shit together. If you are so concerned with what people are thinking about your dating life, whether you're going to be married or not, whether you're going to make mistakes, whether you're going to change your career mid-20s, you can literally do anything you want. And honestly, you can do them even after your 20s. But I'm just saying, you don't need to appease anyone. This is not the time for you to strive for perfection. Drop your pride surrounding that, drop your ego surrounding that, and allow yourself to just make mistakes, live and learn. Number 7, find happiness in being alone, whether that's alone without friends, alone without your partner, alone without your family. You need to learn how to be alone. You came on this earth by yourself, you're gonna leave this earth by yourself. And I think that you learn a lot about yourself when you have your alone time. I know so many people who literally can't go a day without seeing their friends, a day without speaking to someone, a day without, just being stimulated. And you need to learn to completely detach from that. I'm not saying that you need to be an introvert, because you don't need to be an introvert. What you need to do is focus on loving yourself and finding yourself. And the best way to do that is in your alone time. I have learned so much about myself when I finally became single and had that true alone time feeling, because I never got to experience that. Like, I never got to truly authentically have that, because I was the girl in high school who always was around my friends, and then when I didn't have my friends around, I had my boyfriends around. So I just feel like this was the best time for me to really learn about myself. Number 8, friendships are important. The end. Number 9, normalize growing apart. Not every single relationship or friendship needs to end in a sad, tragic, nasty way. I don't know why people don't allow people to just move on. Maybe we don't share the same morals and values or ideas anymore. Maybe I moved away. Maybe I got a boyfriend, you got a boyfriend. Maybe we just are not meant to be friends or together anymore. It's okay. We don't need to have this big brawl. We don't need to have a fight. We can just separate and go our own way. I think a lot of people want to stir up drama after you kind of distance yourself from them. And I'm not saying to ghost people or to not give people an explanation, but there doesn't need to be this big tragic blow up fight that is continuous for years to come. Let's just separate and live our lives in peace. Hi. Number 10, loving yourself will upset very unhappy people. You need to learn how to have enough confidence and admiration in yourself that you don't rely on others to give you energy and to give you positivity for you to feel good about yourself. Most people, and you'll learn this, and I'm not trying to be cynical because that's not what I want to be either, but most people, or majority of people, sometimes are going to be negative and unhappy, and they're not going to want you to be on top. They're not going to want you to be happy. They're not going to want you to strive. And you need to just say, you know what? It ain't got shit to do with me. I still want to be me. Don't let them stifle you. Don't let them, dull your sparkle. Keep up with what you want to keep up with. I love people who are like, I'm a bad bitch, I love my life. I love that. I never go, ugh, who does that? Anybody who does that to you, they're just very unhappy. So just be you. Never waver. Number 11, trust your gut. It never lies to you. Number 12, your timing is your timing. There is no time frame that you need to do a certain thing by. You don't need to be married by 23. You don't need to have kids by 27. You don't need to have your career ready by 32. Your timeline is your timeline. There are so many people in this world who have been patient and dragged their feet for many years and still ended up being fine in the end. You don't need to rush it. I know right now, the world we live in, everything on social media makes you feel like you have to be the best and the hottest and the richest and the flyest, but you don't. I mean, a lot of that is really honestly fake. Even for me, me. Like, I don't care how amazing I can look to you guys or my apartment or this and that. I still have my faults and things that are weird about me and things that I have yet to have accomplished. So I think that just allowing yourself to do things when you feel like you're ready to do it, don't let anybody rush you. It's not their life to live. Number 13, because a lot of people are unhappy, you want to learn from them. What are the things that you notice that make people unhappy? Are they complacent? Do they have a lot of regrets? Do they not take risks? Are they using the road that is most traveled rather than the road that's less traveled? These are things that you want to take notes of. I have always noticed that I actually prefer being happy. There's some people who do like miserableness. They like to be miserable. They like misery loves company type of situations, not I. So me, what I've learned is I will take risks. I will never live with regrets. I don't care how stupid of a decision I've ever made. I've always learned from something that I've done stupid or done wrong, so I don't care. And to just make sure that you do whatever your heart desires and never appease others because you felt like that was what they wanted you to do. Just be original, live for you, and you'll be the happiest person ever. Okay, number 14, you are not too good to ask for help. If you need help, ask for it. Don't be so prideful surrounding money or ideas or mental health, or I don't care what it could be. It could be a million different things that you ask for help for. Don't feel like you can't do that. And I'm not saying that everybody has a supportive system in their life, because not everybody does, but find somebody who will listen. You are not too good or too stupid to do that. I think that it's important that when we are in need of help, that we do reach out our arms and ask for it. Even if it's a counselor or a therapist or a friend or anyone, somebody on the street, somebody will be willing to help you, I promise. Number 15, I do believe mental health is talked about more, but I don't ever think it's talked about enough, so I'm gonna use this as my way to talk about it. As somebody who has went through depression and anxiety and things like that in my life and a lot of trauma, getting your mental health in order is number one. This is, I believe, the root of all evil, and the killer to so many people is their mentality and their mind going crazy. Get the help that you need to get your mind right. And obviously, if there's some sort of sickness or mental issue, you have to get that together as well. But depression and anxiety, I'm not saying it can be fully cured, but it can be tamed, it can be managed. And I think that as long as you're just at least seeking the help that you need, that's the best you can really do. So make sure you get your mental health in order. Okay, number 16, being insecure is a waste of time. Nobody is above you. Keep being you. It's not fun to be insecure, and it's not productive. Number 17, you are allowed to change your mind. I don't care what anyone says. If purple was your favorite color yesterday and today it's blue, you're allowed to feel that way. Change your mind as many times as you need. I think a lot of people like to use like the term fake when people change their mind or ideas. It's not fake. Sometimes you have realizations. Sometimes you genuinely just don't care anymore. It's okay to change your mind, and I don't care how many times you change it. Just when you do change it, make sure that you're sure about it. That's all. Number 18. Who cares if it's been done before? If it hasn't been done by you, then still go for it. There's been a million times in life where somebody would say to me, oh, that's an oversaturated thing to do, or everyone's doing that nowadays, or this and that and the third. It hasn't been done by you. So don't let people talk you off that ledge. Don't let people talk you out of doing something that you want to do. Do what you want to do. I don't care how many times somebody drew SpongeBob. You can have a lineup of 100 people drawing SpongeBob, and maybe the 101 person drew it the best. They all drew it, but the 101 person did it the best. So, hello. Don't ever let people stifle you into not doing things because it's an oversaturated thing to do or a lot of people are doing it. Just no. Number 19, people who mind don't matter, and people who matter don't mind. Always keep that in your head anytime that you make a decision or you're worried about what other people are gonna think. Number 20, being multifaceted is important, and normalize it. It's okay to run a 5K, be a girly girl, ride horses, bowl on the weekends, play golf with your friends, draw, paint, do your makeup, but also, you know, ride dirt bikes. You can do it all. Don't let people tell you that you can have too many hobbies. Being multifaceted is an amazing and incredible thing, and I think more people should embrace it. You shouldn't have to be tied to one experience, and not one experience can cancel out another. Number 21, you can always reinvent yourself and change your standards and boundaries. You don't have to stick to one idea and one look and one thought for yourself for the rest of your life. If you decided one day that you deserve better, then that's what you feel and that's what you should get. So never let people take that away from you. Number 22, and this was one that was very personal to me, experiences and age will help you become less reactionary. There was a time where every single thing made me mad and angry, and I always had to have this crazy response. I no longer feel this incessant feeling to do that. I just don't. Number 23, turning your passion into money is the secret and the blueprint to living a happy, financially free life. Number 24, fighting for something or someone is a trauma response. Walk away and proceed on with your life as an unbothered queen. Anytime you feel like you gotta fight for something, it was never meant for you. And number 25, this is so good. I love this one. Tapping into your inner child and allowing yourself to just live carefree sometimes is such a great way to truly never take life seriously. You don't need to always be so serious all the time, and it's fun to let loose every once in a while. I hope you guys enjoyed my 25 life lessons in 25 years. I have like probably 100, but those were the ones that stuck out the most to me. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and let me know down below which one was your favorite. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.